Test. Okay. All right, everybody. We're back. It has been a little bit. What is it? 9 days? 9 days since my last stream. Got a little distracted by Astrobot and Quidditch Champions and playing some Sly Cooper on the PlayStation Portal. But I've been itching to get back, so here we go. I also had to look at my previous stream to remember what was going on. And I think I've got the gist of it, so... I mean, you know, as much as one can understand a Final Fantasy plot. So here we go. We're on a little road trip with our best girl. That's right, Torgal. Or are you a boy? I don't know. Oh, yep, okay. Collect those automatically. I forgot. I'm gonna be messing up a bunch of button inputs, that's for sure. The rust, I'm sure, has returned. In force.
The Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
How much further to Baghdad now?
Good. I've had my fill of life without magic.
Take a swan dive. Let's go. That's gotta be. Let's do it. It's gotta be 1,000 feet down or something. It's crazy. Jeez. It's about as big as my impact hole back at the castle. Who knows? This might be someone else's impact crater. Alright. Let's go find out who made that mess.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. That was you. Like, what ice monster has just showed up? That was you, Jillian. This kind of chill jazz music that shows up, it always seems to come up immediately after a little combat section like that. Kind of makes me laugh. It's like combat music, so exciting and action-packed and thrilling. And then this comes up and it's like, just back to the humdrumity of normal life. I wish something exciting would happen. It's like, I mean, that was pretty exciting. You're not like riding that high at all, it's just immediately bored again.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
Well met.
Enhancer. Ironic, because it's weaker than the sword I have now. It will enhance nothing.
You're welcome anytime.
Out of my sight, wretch. Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who need to leave.
Republicans love to limit their border crossings, don't they?
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
We need paperwork to enter legally. Perhaps we can find a hole in the fence.
He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
There'll be no tasting of peaches today.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Goots.
Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayer's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a band bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Buck lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure naught else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
This guy has a much gentler voice than I would expect
Let's keep an eye out
from
for this
such a
red
brute.
chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
He's got a red chocobo on it. I love red chocobos.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
There it is, the red chocobo. Oh wait, that's the yellow chocobo. Which door?
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
What?
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
10 million what?
Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh. Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means. So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market? Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up.
Oh, I don't want to get seen by the cops.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
What was that? Money? Huh.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Glad I don't have to actually wear all this jewelry I keep getting from people. My outfit would pay would weigh 85 pounds by now if I had to wear every badge and pendant and necklace they gave me. Alright, gang. Let's go get our pass back. There's no way I'm waiting in line for Tiana's Bayou.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road? The caravan stops next to the ship.
Juicy pears!
Hello, have you seen our fast pass?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your backs. And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely
Well,
to catch
Goots,
them.
you've got quite a big
Knows
pack
the
there,
interest
don't
growing
you?
at the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. Should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Hello, fish lady.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'm sure they are.
Come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked!
I'm standing right here. You don't need to yell.
Sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Hey, you punk kid. Where the tickets at? You!
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Lesson taught. That kid's now free from a life of crime.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Hansa. You look like a Hansa.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Those both sound like Hugo. Or young Joshua.
Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Hugo 1 and Hugo 2, stay put.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Hello? Any little boys back here?
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Let me guess. The cast stones.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Oh,
Wait,
uh-oh. Hang on.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Who's your sister? Elvira?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
Eloise,
Why would
right.
she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. then we all want the same thing.
Just kidding. I didn't do anything important.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then?
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Can I take my chocobo down there?
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Chocobo. Whoa! It's hiding in the shadows.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Excuse me, do you guys have the tickets?
We got company.
That's delightful.
Whoa. Okay, what's happening? Oh boy. Alright. Are they healing? Is that what's going on here?
More foot soldiers.
Jeez.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bokland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Oh, jeez. Come on, everybody gather together a little bit here. I'm not walking onto you, stop. Alright, I guess I am. Ah.
It's over.
There we go. Start searching.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Yes. Thank you. Hello.
Ah, Clive.
Please.
How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
How many fade to story times are there going to be on this quest?
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving.
Eloise, you like her?
To market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Great, more jewelry to let me through with
Elle
their
has
clubs.
friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend.
You a big fan of the, what do you call that, pixie cut?
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey.
Or is it some of her
Pass should secure
other
your base on the
attributes?
caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
9 million. For what, a chocobo ride?
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Well, say goodbye. We might not be seeing her for a while. Yeah, Bayonetta. Yeah, I can see that. Bye, Bayonetta.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to be is a blacksmith.
You gonna do an apprenticeship or
Did
something?
you hear this lady over here offering to let me taste her peaches?
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Sounds delicious.
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
There's a few things going on in this area that are like innocent at face value, but
I've got it back now.
it's pretty easy to have
Ends well,
read into it for a sick meaning.
Well, I'm gonna be your first customer.
And you know,
Save all
knowing
my gil and get you to
where
me
this
when
comes
I'm
from,
sorted.
who made it,
I'll do me best.
wouldn't be hard to believe that there was a double meaning behind it.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
You remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
And that was the story of how we lost our border pass for a little while. Anyway, back to destroying a crystal the size of a moon.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim.
Pardon me if you could hear my slurping.
For better or worse, his radiance.
I forget I'm on mic sometimes.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is.
There's some incredibly detailed looking chairs.
I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
For some reason, they just look
Dhalmekian army is at our
extraordinarily realistic.
They have lost
Especially
another
compared to
crystal,
everything else.
and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
I'd like to see the geometry of those chairs. Especially that detail on the back there. How much of that exactly is geometry?
An end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Yeah, I know a lot of it will be those carved bits, but I bet there's some big chunks that still have some dimension. The kind of top piece.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas.
Well, I don't know. I guess I don't...
Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter.
I don't know just how much you can accomplish with a normal map like that.
My father.
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a
Like this
rebellion.
kind of big edge right here where the smooth,
Sylvester listens to
that
the words of
smooth
his
corner
astrologers.
piece is, and then there's a big ledge down, and then some
they have ears
small
too.
carved details.
You have been feeding
Do you
them
think
your
that
lies.
edge
Should you remain loyal
is just normal
to
maps?
Emperor Olivier, his
There must be a little bit of
radiance may yet crown
geometry
your head with laurel.
just on that curve,
Not
but
with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
I don't know.
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful
That's
ruler.
true. If these are... Well, these probably aren't pre-rendered, but... Yeah, in cutscene. The hero models. Right, this room I've never walked around. I wouldn't be surprised if we never actually see this space in person, so...
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us
You
take to the
know,
skies together.
I don't know about that little bell
From
thing.
dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Oh yeah, she was asking about the dogs, if I fed the dogs. The little bell he just rang to like summon the servants, like we're done talking. I think
Terrence.
like the real monarchs do that. The queen, the king now has
What I'm
that.
about to do is wrong.
It's like such a little bell. If they can hear that, they can surely hear us talking. So like, why as a guest would I pretend to believe that there's any sort of privacy in this conversation?
Thank you.
This is a matter of great importance. National security relies on our discretion in this matter. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Shall be put to death.
Sir, did you need something?
Restored.
I guess everyone in there should be loyal servants at that point, but... Oh hey, this is that giant pit I was just looking at. Wait, wasn't it? No, maybe not. It can't be, because then I would be able to see. I don't know. This map doesn't actually make any sense whatsoever. Anyway. Whoa, what the crap? What the heck is going on here? Why is this lighting and... What the heck?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid.
That was
They tend to
freaking
drink
me
to forget
out.
their fears.
Is my PlayStation breaking? Manufactured obsolescence. They want me to buy a PS5 Pro.
Empty. And half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
I'll have to trade in my PlayStation to GameStop Retro.
I'll send a Stolas.
Get the best price. And then use that to... Oh, yep, I'll have to get the disk drive too. I kind of want to get the drive just to have one as a collector. It's like random miscellaneous PlayStation hardware, even though I've already got the original disc version. It's like, you know, this might be a weird thing someday. Although honestly, I expect to buy a disc drive for the PlayStation 6. What the heck is still happening? The crystal texture is glitching out. The whole sky background. Ah, is that what you're running from? I feel like this has got to be like a dragon fire texture or something that's messing up here. I feel like I'm missing something really important.
What's happening?
Well, yeah, I did see the drives are sold out. In anticipation of the Pro, what the heck? Yeah, I guess it could be scalpers, but... I don't know. There might be a lot of suckers about to buy the Pro. It's super weird, but... What is going on? What is going on? What is happening? Oh my gosh, the darkness is consuming us. Are you seeing this crap? What the heck? Fire in the sky. The sky is gone. The sky is glitching out. What the heck is happening?
In the middle of town, right?
What is going on? Dude, seriously. This is freaking me out. I cannot see anything. What is happening? Dude. Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. What in the heck? Oh my gosh. This is freaky. Alright, I guess we're gonna... I gotta close this off. That's gonna end the stream, so I will start up on a new stream. And hopefully everything will be fixed from there. Look, you can even see it out there in the menu. Some crazy neon lights going on in the city for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna stop there, and I'll be right back in just a moment.